Hello ladies and gentlemen and otherwise, what's up? My name is Devious and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers The Patch Quest. We are rapidly closing on the end. I have spoken to the lads and they say I've probably got 3 or 4 more episodes left, maybe 5, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we are now here to talk with Urianger and Thancred and the lads and get a rundown on what's been going on with the towers. So let's just get into it, man. You guys know the drill, by the way. I don't know if I've been doing this in the beginnings, but like, comment, subscribe, bell, Discord, etc. You guys know the drill. Let's just get into it. I want more story! My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened am I to see you all hale and whole. As are we to see you safely return from your mission, Urianger. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Well, if it isn't Alphino and his merry band. My man! Been a long while since I've seen you, homie. Arnvald, whatever are you doing here? We spoke via Link Pearl, you told me you were away on a mission. I used to say this isn't part of it, but enough about that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you'd have grown a bit taller in the whole year in another world, but apparently not. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has hardly aged, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we, Elizin, are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, day will come when even a great Auroch such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. It was not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Moonbrita Tower overed me nonetheless. Arnvald brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? Though they both seem so at ease in each other's company, it's almost endearing. So what exactly brings you here? Oh, Fordola mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. It's been a while since I've seen her. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? Yeah, what gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? Not like you to be so dodgy. What does this have to do with Fordola? If Fordola is going with him, that must mean... yeah, there's some echo shenanigans going on here. Apologies. As Arnvald has rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Making sure? Okay. I'm so paranoid about sound, guys. You have no idea. Very soon I'm going to be ordering a mic. Hey, Aymeric, my man!
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
So many ship puns.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telephorod's disposal.
Teletubbies, and you can't tell me otherwise.
But since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
I don't know why this amuses me so much, but you notice how all of the seats are like at different lengths from the table? I don't know why, but that just makes me happy that they have actually thought of this and accounted for it. It's little details like that that make the world feel alive, and god damn it, it feels good. Also, just throwing it out there, of course, the two people who are absolute Chaddons are the ones that are furthest back from the table. I'll let you figure out what I mean by that.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy.
Agreed.
'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
I'm going to assume that didn't go well.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered.
I'm assuming this is something to do with that Bahamut thing. I'm not calling it what he said it was, because I'm not disrespecting the moon like that.
But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
Mm-hmm.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why. It is entirely possible that there is now a primal called Garlemald. It would not surprise me in the slightest if that was like the actual name of this Bahamut clone. Because if your belief in something is strong enough, then supposedly it can manifest something as long as there's crystals nearby. So if you have an entire, say, Third Legion that is violently dedicated to the idea of a certain kind of Garlemald, it is entirely possible they accidentally lead into a primal. Very conspiracy theory, I know, but hey, that's my thoughts. I'm just throwing them out there because apparently y'all enjoy this stuff.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers.
No personal offense, buddy, but I pretty well called that the second it happened. Like, I figured that was what was happening. I didn't even feel the need to voice it.
Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania.
Big surprise.
The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
Yep.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Teletubbies.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first.
Unfortunate, but agreed. I'm gonna need more coffee.
Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Like you even need to ask. Or make a choice. I'll make that choice for you, bruv. What's up, homies?
What?
How y'all doing? Been a while!
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
So, I don't think I've ever discussed this directly. Fordola is one of my favorite characters in the entire series. And granted, I absolutely fucking hated her at first. She was one of those people that I just wanted to, like, okay, put her head on a spike, call it a fucking day. Just get it over with already. But that moment, back when she accidentally dived us with the Echo, saw all of that shit we had done, that was such a moment for me, personally. And just, like, everything about it was, I don't know, it was almost surreal. But yeah, I would have to actually relive that scene to give you my exact thoughts on it. But it was awesome. So Fordola, bruh, prime bro status.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
Can I go too?
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
Yo, let me go, man. Come on. I got the Echo too. Let's do this. Yo, 3-man outing. Let's go raid with Fordola. Fuck yeah. And we get to hang out with Arenval too, bruh. Best day ever.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Can I go too? Come on! I want to hang out with homie.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
Don't you fucking start.
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Arenvold's a homie. How did he move that big-ass chair that far? I know he's scrawny as shit. It's good to see all the homies from past expansions. They did a really good job with that. Alright. Just keep going. Just keep going. Damn it. We're only 13 minutes in. Are you serious? Alright. Now that it's in the open, I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore. Hell yes! More voice acting, please.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamoldva and Vamar at Ralga's Reach as well.
My man. Also, thank you, more voice acting.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
Careful now.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
This is the kind of person you want standing next to you.
And you, Fordola? Is this what you want?
Use your voice. I haven't heard it in a while.
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Alright, you tsundere motherfucker.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse.
and you didn't.
Ehrenwald sees right through it. Baka.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head!
Oh, she's angry.
I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
This is why Fordola is one of my favorite characters. She's done some shit, she recognizes it, and she doesn't care. Things need doing. She gets them done. Usually with rage, which I can appreciate.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
Like you could. Please don't kill Ehrenwald. Please don't take Ehrenwald from us. He's been that uber chill background homie for so long.
If you finish with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate exactly?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Paglthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
If I understand correctly, that is the... Okay, I might have spoiled myself slightly, but I figured this was going to happen anyway. That's the name of the dungeon that's coming up.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Ballad.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way.
Do I see something regarding a thing going on here? I need to start shipping random characters, but bruh. Alright, that'd be a pretty spicy combo, damn.
Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Yeah, Fordola's about to kill somebody. Y'all better get moving.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
Please don't die. You better be fucking careful, my man.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
Aww.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
Oh, my heart.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming.
Again, this is the type of person you always want standing next to you.
I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime.
Damn! You didn't have to kill him like that, Jesus!
No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try.
My man.
They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
It's not about being heroic from the start. It's about the decision that you make in the time of crisis. No such thing as a born hero.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Let's go dragon killing! Also, I've said it before and I'll say it again, no faith. Faith is blind belief. And we see what that fucking does to people. No, I have trust in the people that are on that mission. Oh, what do we got?
Oh, bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru. Oh, I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian.
Excellent timing.
And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut.
Saw that coming.
But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Alright, somebody hit the Aetheryte. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Alright, fair enough.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
I'm just throwing this out there. The fact that Luna raises her hand to, like, her actual ear instead of, like, along the side of the head where normal persons are. That, again, tiny little details. Love it, though.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
Let's go to work.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Hell yeah. Please tell me Estinian's going to be a Scion at some point. Okay, it's not even that I want to see Estinian Jack with Alphino, because that's going to happen. No matter what. Are you dropping us now, bruv? Okay. Like, okay. Homie, I actually saw them earlier, but this is one of my PvP homies. Taught me how to play monk. Cool, bruv. So Estinian was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is that brings him home, we must hope it will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there is no time to lose. Agreed. Fucking hit it, mate. Only 20 minutes in. I'm gonna try and, like, super speed run this. Not really, but, you know, just go as quickly as humanly possible because I want to get this shit done. I want to be done with the story. I want to get to the end of the story, like, legitimately, but I also just, you know, I want to be done. All present? Good. Let us split up and search for clues. I mean, it's thinning. Since we're relatively new to this place, Graha and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and markets and whatnot. You and Luna can delve into the nooks and crannies. Very well, let us reconvene at the airship landing later, with or without Estinian. Good luck. I think I shall begin at the Skysteel Manufactory, so perhaps you could try the congregation. Lucia may well have heard news of our friend's return. Good thinking, lad. Now, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've been here, but I can go to Forgotten Night, and this gets me pretty close to the congregation. Nailed it! Ohio! Excuse me while I dance on your table. What's up, Lucy? It's been a while. Good day to Warrior of Light. Lord Amaric sent word you would be attending the meeting in Alamigo, so I gather you have not come in search of him. To what then do we owe the pleasure of your visit? I'm looking for a stabby elf. I see. No, we were not aware Sir Estinian had returned to Ishgard, but as I expect you remember, he is wont to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking an audience with Lord Amaric only to find him absent. In any event, I'm afraid I cannot help you. Perhaps one of your companions has fared better. Fair enough. Quick, simple, easy to remember. Let's ride. Well, there's the squad. Readying up, I see.
No sign of him.
Wow.
Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Oh, most likely. Just so much voice acting right away. I'm digging it. I know it was like, aw, no more voice acting, but legit, it takes a lot of effort to get this shit in and get it done, so props to you guys. So much voice acting. I love it.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Not necessarily. Really?
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Hey, brother, how you been? In full armor now, I see.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Oh my god! Please tell me this is the moment that I think it is.
Too long.
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. Suits you, Alpha.
Oh god, she's about to kill him. Steady, you're about to die right here, man. Oh no! Oh no! Shit!
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Stydian, please stop. Please no more, man. The grave's already gonna have to be closed casket. No more, please. Oh shit.
I am not Alphino! If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged?
Well, I mean, homie, have you met yourself?
Oh,
I gotta back him up
my
here.
brother mentioned what an oaf you are. I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Holy shit!
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
Okay, you came looking for an old homie, and you just found two fangirls. Oh crap.
To think the day would come when I could see this living legend with my own eyes.
Oh my god. Oh, holy fuck.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
So Alphino has a twin, and this is our, like, 115-year-old homie Catboy. Don't worry about it.
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
Now he just has an existential crisis. Bet.
Estinian! It's been too long.
Oh my god, I needed that. I needed that so much.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
And of course, all this is just perfectly normal for you.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again.
Yeah. Bruh, you came closer to death than when we were fighting Nidhogg. Holy shit.
What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
Aww.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
Aww.
At least someone's having a good time.
God damn, how many uncles are we going to have by the end of this?
You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Astinian as he does Arenvald.
Behold, the power of growth. Personal development. Uh-oh. I think he learned how to talk with people rather than at them. It's kind of been his whole arc as far as I can tell.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own voice.
Mm-hmm.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Aziz La.
Hey there, dare I ask.
Aziz La? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Oh, right! She's still in prison there, I think. Because we talked to her when we were with Midgard Summer. Huh.
Aye. Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Aziz La, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation?
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azizlar together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Smart man. Smart man.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again, and I'll throw you overboard.
He will legit just jump back up.
Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
Really? Why are you so angry?
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt.
The fuck did Alphino tell you? He is literally nothing if not blunt. I needed that. That entire scene was beautiful. Oh, that was worth playing today. That was worth that was worth getting out of bed. Oh shit, we're already here. Alright, fair enough then. I don't know why, but that fire sprite... The fire sprite's fine. That Drake is looking a little... You know what? Hey! Hey, come here! Oi, fuckboy! Roll for initiative! You carry on. Okay, I feel better now. Double checking voice. We're good. Time. 35 minutes in. Let's go. It has been quite some time since I last set foot in Azizlar. Not for me. But I understand the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet Tiamat during your visit? No, I don't think we did. Last night we had no cause to set foot here in the Delta Quadrant, but I have studied the relevant records, which is to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account. Okay. Well, then Luna's the person to ask. As far as I know, she's the only one of us who has met Tiamat face-to-face. It's been a while, homie. It helped that Midgard-san was here to introduce me. Is he still here, by the way? I was a friend of her father. Bold words! I too have met with Tiamat. You have? After the Dragon Song War came to a close, I came here to speak with her, a worm who had fought her own war against man in another age. I wished to know if she yet harbored thoughts of vengeance, and asked as much. She said no. Oh. My hatred for your kind was extinguished long ago. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns undimmed. It torments her even now. I see. Your original reason for coming here was out of concern that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Nidhogg is part of me. I feel his emotions as my own, and I know that he would not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls to me to watch over her. I know I was just talking about character growth. Everyone here has had a pretty solid arc so far. Twilight potato salad. Apples and potato salad? Get that shit out of here. Come on. Pizza, though. I'll take a pizza. I don't even look at stats anymore. I just get the food that I like. Give me a pizza. Alright, where are we at? 37 minutes. Keep going. Sinian is ready to lead the way to Tiamat. Alrighty then. Can you all fly? Because I can. I have a whale. Let's all ride it. Tiamat awaits. This way. When he said that, I cannot tell you how desperately I wanted him to just yeet straight up. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Hello again. This is gonna bother me again. My sire's mortal champion, what bringeth thee back to this forsaken place, child of man?
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Yeah. See, I'm concerned because I know there's a Tiamat fight. At least I'm fairly certain. Oh boy. That my sins should be repeated. Sorry. The voice is just, eh. I sense not the faintest stirring. Well, that's good. As to who could have called him forth, I know of none save the dragons of Mercedia? Our children. Ah. The Icon claimed their souls when he manifested and robbed of their will. They became tools of the Allegan's dark designs.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Right, this was Coils of Bahamut. It's been a while since I did that. It's a little fuzzy, I'm going to be honest. Yes, the dragons of Mercedia are at the mercy of this Ascian. There could be no other explanation. Shit. Accursed Ascians, vile minions of darkness. Oh, she's angry. She is very angry. Again, you would profane the memory of my beloved and strip our children of their freedom and dignity. There are no depths to which you will not stoop.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears
will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
What wouldst thou have from me, Slayer of Dragons? You're trying to egg her on. You're trying to get her to join this fight.
Behavior befitting a great worm.
We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
No one can stir up a dragon's rage like you, brother. Were I free, I would answer thine insolence with fire, but words shall have to suffice. Fair enough. Recall, mortals, that it was I who first summoned my beloved, praying with all my being to bring him forth. You who contend with icons cannot well be ignorant of the consequence. Valid.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Indeed. Ask the Dragon Slayer, and he will tell thee the power we of the First Brood wield. Were I to lose myself to the Icon's influence, all would pay the price. Yeah, that would be really bad. But it is of little matter, for even had I the strength to resist, I yet lack the strength to break my shackles. This prison shall be my tomb. Give me 5 minutes. This is a bad idea.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance.
Actually, this is an interesting idea. What if we gave Tiamat one of the Porksies and cured her first and then have her with all of that near infinite Dravanian aether be like the hub of clearing people out? Just a thought.
If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Oh yeah, we haven't told us anything about this. Speakest thou in earnest? Yeah! I have been busy!
There is no future for those bound to the past.
Speaking from experience, my man. You tell her.
That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner. Not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Oh, hey, thanks for starting that up, guys. A chance to make amends, to lay Bahamut's memory to rest. Thousands of years in the making. Let's kick it. Well, maybe not thousands, but quite a bit. Actually, I think it was thousands. I don't know how long the Elegant Empire's been out. When our own star faced annihilation, Hydaelyn granted us sanctuary, and now your foes would bring about her destruction. This I cannot allow. For the debt I owe Hydaelyn, and to all who have suffered for my sins, I shall fight with you, children of man. Yeah! Oh! Hell yeah, brother. Mentioned it before, but the character growth. Everyone's getting it. Alright, how far along are we? 46 minutes. Keep it rolling. Actually, we're at Wretch's Indignation, and we're a little ways through. Alright, so We got a little bit more to go in this episode, hopefully. Shit, I need more coffee. While Porxes have been shown to be effective in curing the tempered, Tiamat must be considered a special case. No shit! She is far, far larger and immensely more powerful than any subject treated thus far. Were we to remove her restraints, only to find that the process had failed, we would be hard-pressed to contain her. Then, before we go ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. Do you suppose we can find any information here? Yes, we can. We can indeed. The Elegans kept detailed records on all of their notable captives, and I know exactly where to look. Hell yeah! We shall leave that to you then. In the meantime, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removal of those shackles. I know Alphino and Luna here well enough, but not you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Bruh, of all people you should be asking, that is not one of them. I legitimately didn't know whether he was talking about Graha or Alize, but yeah. Rest assured, Sir Estinian, that I am both ready and willing to give my all for the sake of this star, though that is not my only reason for wanting to set Tiamat free. While I do not claim to know all of her sorrows, I too once found myself in a prison of despair, and while I understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape, it took the encouragement of braver souls than I am to make that first step towards a brighter future, and now it would help Tiamat do the same. I gather you is not as young as you look. That's valid. Mayhap when our work here is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Tataru's famous tea. Be inebriated and be indebted to her for the leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Turning swiftly to the task at hand then. I believe the nodes governing Tiamat's restraint were located in the sector known as the flagship. Ah yes, we are familiar with it, the Therochemical Research Facility in particular. Oh, you may wish to take this, a spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. Ha! You just have one of these, laying around, because why not? Which you just happen to be carrying around with you? I suppose that would seem rather odd. To explain, Rambros Orange and I are researching the use of spirit vessels and the transference of not only memories, but the traits of certain bloodlines. And so I keep one at the ready should an opportunity to test our theories arise. Of course you would! As for its use to you, you may recall that during our previous visit, the nodes here granted access to restricted functions, having identified me as being of royal blood. And armed with that spirit vessel, I posit that they will do the same to you, or for you. Even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It would seem worth a try at least. Valid. Agreed. We'll take good care of it. You don't have a say in it. That's staying in my pocket. To the flagship, then. We... Whoop. Pardon me. And here we go. Let us split up and search for clues. Search the flagship for nodes that control Tiamat's restraints. Alright. But should you find a likely candidate, do not be tempted to make any adjustments. It would not do to accidentally release some manner of experimental monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective at this stage is to simply identify the relevant node or nodes. Once we have learned what we can, we should reconvene and compare our notes prior to proceeding. Agreed! Quick fast! Glamorous node, what you got? Scheduled dragon restraint maintenance due in like 2,000 years ago. Failure to verify system integrity may result in unscheduled specimen release. Okay, so it hasn't been maintained in a long ass time. Oh shit, they're all around here. Oh, Doris node. Friction between components detected. Temperature increasing to critical levels. Please replace damaged part or retreat to a safe distance. I'm concerned. Hey, Stanian. Okay, this is not what we're looking for. Where is it, mate? Where is it? Aha! Whatever. Data link with Delta Quadrant broken. Possible cause, intruder interference. Advised deployment of automated combat units. Proceed. Preferably not. I don't want to have to kill a whole bunch of y'all again. It's one of them lads. Nice. Alpha, no. I'm afraid Asini and I have little to show for our efforts. Did you find anything? Yes, chirping node, which spontaneously warned me about neglecting the dragon restraints. Spontaneously, you say? Well, it does sound promising, almost suspiciously so, in fact. But then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it is indeed the node of which Grahatia spoke. And it was chirping, you say? Very well, let us take a closer look. Alright then. Quick fast. I want to at least get close to the dungeony bit today. You're non-hostile. Non-aggressive, anyway. Boop, do you wish to operate the dragon restraint mechanisms? Boop, you do not have the requisite access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraint mechanisms may only be undertaken by the chief technologist and members of the royal family. Well, those are the vessel full of royal blood, perhaps? New user detected, commencing biometric authentication. Authentication complete. User identified as a member of the royal family. Please state your name. I would do this just to freak him out. I would do this just to see the look on his face. But I'm gonna be a chill homie. It me. Welcome, Lunar Gargantua. You may operate the dragon restraint mechanisms when ready. Error, unable to disengage restraints of the specimen Tiamat. A system update is required. Are you serious? Every time a system update, what do you suppose it is asking of us? I could hazard a guess. That's more than I can say. Confounded bloody thing. User agitation detected. Initiating gun age program. Boop. In order to operate the restraint mechanism, I require access to the central control system. However, I am unable to establish a link to said system due to the obsolescence of my own software. The issue can be resolved by applying a system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. Helpful little bastard, ain't you? Alright, cool. So this thing can release the restraints or not. Yes, it can, but only when it has received the requisite system update as far as I can tell. Until which time it'll float there spewing nonsense. Can you? User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating PlayStation protocols. I am here to help. Rest assured that I will be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. How gratifying. But I dare say we will fare better with guidance than without it. Agreed. Estinian is like... He's like that angry old man trying to get a computer to work. Oh, that is hilarious. It is wonderful, hilarious, and just, it's great. Estinian's great. I've missed him so much. Oh shit. Continue. Ooh. Smoked chicken. Fuck yeah. Pineapple salad. Yeah! Broad bean curry. The restrainment node stands poised in hand, figuratively speaking. Guiding user to terminal. This way, please. And props to the Elegants. They designed in decent usability, I guess. User-friendly. There we go. That's the term I was looking for. Wait a minute. Down and around here, isn't it? Ah, there we go, boy. Hit it. Let's see. According to the terminal, the central control system is presently employing software version 56.135. Dare I ask which version you are employing? It's going to be like 2.0. Why? Software version 42.002, of course. Warning, errors detected in data management system. Estimating time required for update 5 years, 1 day. Can you fucking not? That is rather longer than we were hoping. Aren't there any other options? For instance, using this terminal to operate TMO's restraints instead. The proposed method is indeed an option. Please be warned, however, that the procedure may have changed as a result of the system update, and my instructions may no longer be accurate. Well, I can't imagine it will have changed all that much. As long as we pay due attention to any discrepancies, I dare say we shall be able to muddle our way through. Is this how Alphino becomes a sage? Because I know he kind of... I know he switches classes in Endwalker, but is this like the beginning of Alphino learning some ancient Allegan tech that turns him into a sage? Please tell me that's how this works. Because that would be awesome. No bother trying to explain, just tell me if we made progress. Straight to the heart of the issue. I would say so, yes. It does, however, require that I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via link pearl once I am ready to release the shackles. Woo! It might be best if you left the spirit vessel with me. I may yet have use for it. Rest assured, I will be certain to return it to Gra Hatia once this is over. I have no doubt. Just a little more work and Tiamat will be free. But before we go any further, there is something I would know. When Tiamat and her kin fought against the Allegan Empire, both sides were dancing to the tune of the Ascians. And it was the same as in Ishgard, where they stoked the fires of conflict between man and dragon from the shadows. All that the Ascians touch turns to ash, and thus you have made it your mission to fight them. But there have been times when you tried to reach out to them instead to find common ground. So I must ask, what do you intend to do with Fandaniel? Will you try to reach out to him too? Certainly, after I've wiped that smile off his face. I'd rather put my lance through his heart and be done with it. Same to an extent. But perhaps that's the difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even if it be but the faintest glimmer. I only hope you do not come to rue your benevolence. It hadn't killed me yet. Think it unwise for viewing the world thus? Far from it. That has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed through together with Iceheart. Yet the fact remains that there are some who view compassion as a weakness to be exploited, and there may come a time when you extend the hand of friendship only to wish you had dealt the killing blow. Yeah, it's happened a few times now. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Well, we should be getting back to our task. If Alphino has things in hand here, I suggest we rejoin the others. Alright, so I'm going to do this outro kind of on the move here because I want to get to the next part as quickly as possible. So, sorry to cut it off here, but holy crap, I am enjoying the story, and we are kind of running out of time. I just saw that down there, and it freaked me out a little bit, not going to lie. Anyway, I'm not even going to worry about that. You guys know the drill from here. If you enjoyed, drop me a like and a comment down below. If you would like to see more, click that subscribe button or house bell next to it so YouTube Senpai remembers to the automatic algorithm channel that exists whenever I upload. If you would like to join me personally and the Chaos Crew, which is no doubt awaiting me still here, thanks guys. There's a Discord link down below. Hop in, grab it, and ask for the Chaos Crew tag. You will be informed whenever we are up to shenanigans. Aside from that, have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all next round. Personal best time. Fuck yeah!